Hey, what's up guys, Troller here, and I'm back with some more Black Ops 3, and we are on the map, actually. Well, I forgot what the map is called. But anyway, there's some very important information about DLC 1 that's coming out, but first I need to show you something. Okay, so we're not on the map. Okay, we're on the map now. Now, as you see, it's like really cool. It's like, turned on this side, and then it turns, like if you go right here, it looks like an ordinary wall and you're on it, but it's actually the other part of the map. Especially in these houses too, it gets really weird. But the important part about it isn't about how weird it is. Um it's about these islands right here. Now these islands they are floating in the air as you can see. And they're all like just apart and there's trees on them, but there's one rock where there is this house right here. Now that house is actually a very important part of what I am about to show you. So DLC 1 has come out, and it looks like we have 4 new maps and one new zombie map. So, um, so these 4 maps are multiplayer maps, and so the first one is called Skyjack. The second one is called Rise. The third one is called Splash, and the fourth and final multiplayer map for DLC 1 is called Gauntlet. So now for the interesting part. Now, this picture of notes is actually pieces around the Shadows of Evil map, and if you put them together, this comes up. So it looks like there's 4 different like galaxies or like worlds and dimensions, because each of the sides have sun and a type, well, a planet. So on the far right, um, as you saw from the picture of the 4 maps and the zombies map. The zombies map is called Der. Actually, I don't remember, but in English it's the dragon, or yeah, Iron Dragon in English. And on the far right, if you look at it, there on each one, on each side, on each corner actually, there's some coordinates, and if you put that onto a generator, then you will actually find places on Google Maps. Now, one place where a lot of people have been speculating where the if there are gonna be new maps, and that's where the locations are in the real world. So, people have thought that this map, well, this place is gonna be the origins of the map, but um, it's actually in Austria. If you look at it on a Google map, and if you put in the coordinates in a generator, it's actually in Austria where there's castles, as you can see from the picture. As you can see, it says 105 is the fabric, the thread holding is all each other, the the webbing, it's so small I can barely see it. Webbing the universe. The war is the infinity. This has all happened before. A universe has been born. The others must be undone. On the bottom left it says, how many years have we wasted searching in the wrong locations, following the wrong leads. And then it says on the right, we are different but the same. I must tell the others there is no other way. We all must die. The children will be safe in the house. Now, the very interesting thing is that when it says that children will be safe in the house, as you can see, it was the same house I showed you from the map. And it also said about dimensions, and the really interesting part is they are from a different dimension, as you know. The other dimension where they were on the moon, and Treyarch didn't actually put anything after that. It just ended at the moon, and we don't know anything after that. But we do know that on the top it looks like there is that's the sphere, that like the little ball you need from Shadows of Evil to actually do the rituals. And once you complete the Easter egg, um, I'm pretty sure if you all have seen the Easter egg ending, but if you haven't, this is a spoiler. Richtofen goes up to the monster that's about to try to give you the key, which is the sphere, and he takes it away and goes through a portal, which is probably leads him back to the giant or the next map. Now, this next map will mostly be following the giant, because Treyarch has announced before the Black Ops 3 came out, they have announced that it will be like Mob of the Dead, where it will only be in one map and nothing will be followed it. And so yeah, so as you can see, it they it in words it also said that that there are other dimensions, and um so they are so it said that a universe has been born, the others must be undone. And as you can see, there's a picture on the left where there are different types of there are worlds, but there's like probably more than 20 right there. So there's probably more than 20 different dimensions. And it said there was no other way, and the only way to break like the cycle, I guess, is to kill themselves. It says we all must die. So the the dimension in the giant they went to is actually the regular dimension we were in when Black Ops 1 started, where the Reese, and so everything after that, like the moon, that never happened. So I guess they're trying to like go into different dimensions and try to kill them. So that's my guess for what's gonna happen in the next Easter eggs and the next maps. So I'm guessing Richtofen is planning to kill everybody and himself.